as you can see, in these stalks chopped. And while I have this No Idea conditioner here, I'm going to mow around the fields and stuff as close to the trees as I can. Kind of pretty the place up a little bit. So yeah, get these stalks all chopped. Get them raked yet this afternoon. Probably bale corn stalks tonight after dark, because I like to get bales moved off the field and get the fields all planted yet this weekend. I don't know if any of you have ever seen one of these things or not. No Idea conditioner install. Basically looks just like a green chopper, a stock chopper on the bottom, but instead of having smaller flails, it has big cup flails, which it's doing its job on corn stalks. It is my neighbor's. See all the corn stalks, or all the cobs of corn come flying out that were on the ground from here knocking down, and the food knocking down, everything else. But yeah, some of you caught on the video, the combining last night, that the gearbox on the bubble up auger, bearing went out of it. So, gotta get that fixed. I did find a combine that they're selling used parts off of. They're pretty cool. I'm gonna call that guy here this afternoon when he gets home from work and see how much he'd want for that part. Figure maybe I'll just swap out the bad one with the used one for now, and then I'll rebuild mine when I take it out and have it as a spare. Or if anybody else ever has one go out, I'd have one that's rebuilt ready to roll, and maybe I just take theirs on exchange and rebuild theirs. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So all I know is what I'm gonna do today is get these stalks chopped, or shredded, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there. Gonna fix the combine, and I should know Monday evening if I got another wide row corn head, so I can do this custom job. If I don't get the wide row head, I won't be getting the custom job, because I do not know of anybody else around here that has a 4-row wide. And I guess, actually, I know of one place that has a 4-row wide head, but that's the guy that used the combine for this guy, and I don't know exactly why he had me combine over him. I know he didn't have any complaints about the other guy, but anyways, it wouldn't really be right for me to be doing one of his old jobs and then ask to rent his corn head from him. At least I don't feel it would be right. So anyhow, I don't know if you can really see the difference here, but it is shredding them, chopping up the stalks a little bit. It doesn't do the greatest job cutting the stalk off the ground. It almost tears it off, but I don't really care. It's getting it loose so I can get it raked up easier without breaking all the teeth off the rake. But yeah, that's what's going on. And as you can see, the end dump is still sitting here. The grain cart is empty. The Volvo, he took good. It was around 19% moisture, so it's a little bit wetter than I was expecting, but you guys can see, I'm sure, a little bit in the video of how much damage there was from the deer the way it was. Well, if I wait for that to dry down anymore, I don't know if there'd be any corn left to run through the combine, so it's got to come off. I got to get it dry down, whatever. Like I say, the head dump is almost full. We don't like to fill him completely full because the boards for the side extensions, they are getting wore out and they leak. So I guess if I'm gonna drop corn, I'd rather drop it back on my field than drop it all the way down the highway to town. So yeah, so anyways, I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these before. It's a new idea cut conditioner. There's not very many of them out there that I can find. My neighbor that lives across the road from me that milks goats, this is his. It's basically just a backup mower now. He has the Hydra Swing hay bind, and this is basically just a backup now. He did use it a couple years ago. The problem with it is it chops the hay up pretty fine, and it almost makes it real hard for the pickup on the round baler to pick it up, so he ended up buying a Hydra Swing. Actually, it's the same. He bought the exact same Hydra Swing hay bind that Cole Allred has. Case IH, which is basically the same identical hay bind as mine. It's just they have a different crush roll in them than the Hestons have. But so yeah, I borrowed this from him or rented it from him, whatever, I don't know. He never told me a price, but I asked if I could rent it from him. Get this done instead of me buying another one. I had a 12-foot stock chopper, 3 or 4 years ago now, and I sold it because I had my old New Holland green chopper that I've been using, and I figured the stock chopper was worth decent money, so I sold that. Just been using the green chopper, but now the bearings went out and I could have fixed it to do this, but it's kind of get busy and I didn't want to take the time to have to put those bearings in there, so I just borrow this from a neighbor and get it done. And in all honesty, if I could find one of these to buy, I would buy one. Really nice for shredding stocks like this, and for mowing pastures or around the trees and what have you. But yeah, so anyways guys, that's what's happening. I don't know if I'm going to get any video of raking corn stalks, but I might try and make a video of roll baling tonight, so. And I'll probably upload this video and then make a separate video there. So anyways, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.